Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's discussion on Youth Hub. I am your host, Hosanna Okorafo. We are here to talk about something that deeply affects us all, our generation's struggle, expectation, and the constant pressure to succeed very fast. The world is changing quickly, and many young people are trapped between unrealistic standards and real-life struggles. Today, we will explore three key challenges: the rush for quick wealth, the fear of being left behind, and how gender expectations shape our experiences. But this is not just about the problems, the normal way we talk about problems. We're also going to be talking and diving about finding real life solutions that we can, make use of to better our choices for ourselves and for our future, as well as, our generation, the future generation. And we'll take a quick break here, and when we're right back, Youth Hub continues shortly. Please stay tuned.
Are you ready to join the conversation shaping the future? This is Youth Hub, your go-to TV show where youth ideas and impact collide. Want to tackle the tough questions? We delve deep into the topics that matters: youth empowerment, gender equality, leadership, and mental health, real stories, real struggles, real situations. And it's not all talk. We make it fun with live challenges, creative contests, and interactive segments. You're not just watching the show, you are part of it. Catch Youth Hub every Thursday at 3 p.m. on Global Television. Be heard, be seen. Youth Hub, fueling dreams, sparkling change, and amplifying your voice.
Welcome back from the break. I am your host, Susanna Crafo, and this is Youth Hub. Joining us is Augustine Igweshi, a youth advocate and development practitioner who has demonstrated years of experience in peace building, youth development, gender-based activism, and sustainable development. Welcome, Mr. Augustine. How are you doing?
Thank you, Hosanna. It's a pleasure. I am fine. I can see you are good too.
Oh, of course. I hope it was not so hard finding our place.
No, not at all.
Not at all, but just a one way.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome. So how is it out there? There's so much traffic. How is the road?
The road is free. It's afternoon,
It's true,
most people are in the office. So here it's not Lagos.
It's
Lagos,
true.
I would say.
You would have been stuck. I would have been expecting you by now.
Yeah, I didn't drive like 30 minutes from Guarimpa. I was able to get here early enough. So I think Abuja can give it.
Of course. No, but actually the way we seamlessly drive and navigate around the town is quite nice because, imagine you have to leave your house for something you have by 3 and you have to leave your house by let's say 11 a.m. And most times you might not even still get to that place by that time. We thank you, Abuja, our minister, for doing well. Okay, so let's start with the reality check. Why do young people, a majority of them, let me not say all of them, majority of them feel the pressure to make it fast in life, to, get it fast, get the success, get the wealth, get the networking, everything. They just want to get it all quickly.
The society we find ourselves is a society where you see peer pressures. You see society where you see young people, especially, it depends on the environment where you grow up, the environment you find yourself, and the people you find around you actually have a great influence in your life. So for young people who find themselves around people who peer pressure is much on them, there is that eagerness to make wealth. There's that, especially when they see other of their mates who, have taken other steps to make wealth before them. For example, if you just left secondary school or university, and maybe your classmates, after 1, 2, 3 years, you see your mates, some of them have
already cruising a Benz.
You begin to ask yourself,
well, did I come to this my life differently? God, am I a spoon like I'll hear the Gen Z say?
So all of this contributes to young people, being eager to make wealth. And the society will find ourselves, because lack of opportunity as well, if they do not have something meaningfully to engage with, they now decide to explore other means to make wealth. So if we are in a society where the environment is there, the opportunities are there for young people to thrive, there are policies and programs of the government or private sectors accommodating young people to thrive in their talent, in their endeavors, in everything they have. You see that less of get rich quick will be syndrome will be reduced. But in a society where you see young people struggle to get things, they begin to look at other means to make it in life, especially when they see their peers who have gone ahead of them. Peer pressure, society, family also contribute as well.
Do you think family also contributes as well?
Yes, in a society whereby, for example, if you come from a polygamous family, or if you come from a particular village,
okay.
Maybe in a particular village, compound A and compound B or C, you guys grew up together in a village. Maybe some left town and they're coming back, they have made money. And
My village people will say,
yes. Sometimes you watch these things in a movie, it seems it's not real, but it happens.
It's real.
So they will just drive flashy car and come back in Christmas period and all of that. And other people begin to look, or maybe there is a kind of festive activity going on, they begin to spray money and all of that. Some young guys will begin to go and just one corner and be looking at them. So after so much, they will begin to ask, how did you make this money? That pressure, they will begin to think about it. I want to be like you. I want to be like, some of those things contribute to that. But sometimes, those who have family norms and family values, it's difficult for them to deviate from them. But when you do not have that family norms or family value, you quickly deviate from that stand you are supposed to stand to, make things happen for yourself, not going the other way around.
Okay, so do you think the society or social media has contributed to this unrealistic expectation? How has it contributed to it?
Absolutely. The world we are now is a world of social media. If you look back at 90s, 80s, some of these
I feel like the pressure was not so much
it
then.
wasn't so
in
much.
fact, I think they believed in suffering, grinding to make your money.
Yes, they believe in hard work. They believe in, do things for themselves to get things done. For example, you see all flashy things happening in the social media, both fake and real. It put pressure on young people to make it quick.
Quick, yes.
Understand? Even the ones that are not real. Somebody can be in your house, package, come to social media, post. You don't know if the person is real or not of eating. No, when you look at them, you begin to ask yourself, maybe it's your mate or somebody around your age group, and you begin to say, this person is how come he has made so much money? How come? Look at seeing flashy things on Instagram. He puts so much pressure on young people to get, to go extra mile to do other things. So social media have contributed also in making young people to seek quicker ways of making money and all of that. It has also helped them in strengthening their knowledge. So it has
both pros and cons. So what are some real life consequences of choosing shortcuts to wealth? Like you said, some people would see their friends, their peer group at the village, oh, I want to make money, and you don't even know what this person is doing for a living. So when you now delve into it, or what are these things that can stem up as a repercussion to young people that they need to learn from?
Some of them don't know how this wealth are being made, so the consequences are very high. Some of them have been killed in the process of trying to get involved. So you may not know what Mr. A is doing until you get into it. So everybody's destiny is not actually the same. So in terms of crimes and all of and other things, some persons may go steal something, he will go scot-free. But if another person go, he will be caught or she will be caught. So you do not use because Mr. A have done this, you want to go and do. You have to, first of all, analyze, think about the consequences and all of that. But some persons do not want to reason like that. They just want to go and do what others are doing, and from there the consequences falls upon them. Some the consequences are much. Some will get killed. Some will get jailed. Some, that value
Will
leaves
be
them.
gone, yes.
Yeah, the society now see them as somebody that is not fit to be in the society, community, and all of that. So the effect is quite much.
Now, speak about killings. Talking about killings. In the past, between November and January, we've seen a lot of killings, particularly from the males, the young men in the society. Killings, kidnapping, and it always has to do with women. They're either killing women for some kind of things and all of that. So how can we shift the focus of fast forward making money to long-term sustainable wealth? Because we are gradually losing it. We are losing, some people have lost their loved ones, their friends, all because some people are using people for rituals. It's going crazy in the society these days.
I think in the eastern part of Nigeria, there's what they called Eba boy. It's like apprenticeship kind of apprenticeship approach to learning a trade. So when, for example, for my family, for example, let me say, my brother now may be in the village, and maybe my uncle, who is a trader in Onitsha, have a lot of business endeavor. He may come and say, he pick my brother, come and be under me,
learn this trade,
learn trade and all of that. From there, he may serve him like 4, 5, or 6 years. After then, he settle him with money. He too have learned the trade. From then, he's grow. It's a kind of thing that is supposed to be, expanded in the society, and so that young people can learn. From there, they become master of their own. So, in the eastern part of Nigeria, some of the things that have given some of young people that privilege to become master of their own. After learning from their master, they will settle them and they become master of their own. So these things help young people to, learn trade, expand, and all of that. And I would like to advocate for that to be expanded, even not just in trade, in business, in academic, like somebody learning from and mentoring and learning from that profession and growing with it helps a lot in nurturing young people to grow up. So
why do young people feel like they are failures if they don't achieve what they want early? I understand that you're a youth advocate, you are a developer consultant, and I believe that you've seen many young people, you've mingled with one of them. You're a young person as well. You're not so old.
Yeah.
So do you feel like there's this pressure of feeling like you failed when you've not achieved a certain thing or something?
Yeah, the pressure is there. For example, some of us that are into development space, like when we started advocating for for sustainable development, youth development, peace, and all of that, we did not see the future in it. We were just doing it out of passion and commitment. But sometimes, because we do not have that support, it takes a longer time. So for young people who want to do better things, sometimes it takes a longer time for them to get to that peak. And because sometimes you see frustration along the way. When you want to do good things and you are not getting the right support, and the environment is not there to accommodate what you want to do, you are not getting the right environment to do the things you want to do, it became frustrating. So many people have left the space because sometimes it becomes frustrating when you want to do good things and when you want to become an advocate for good governance, an advocate for sustainable development, an advocate for good Nigeria. And you see that it's just like you're wasting your time. It's just like you're wasting your time. You try your best, things are getting worse. Things are not even going the way you want. Like you try, you speak, you do things, still things are getting worse day by day. Last year, things were better. This year, things became worse. From there, things are getting worse year by year, and you begin to feel frustrated about that. So it's something that is not, I think there's need to, there needs for the system to change. Is it from the leadership down to the citizens?
Yeah,
everybody
needs that correction, mental evaluation, because I feel like everybody now feels if you're not successful at 25, before 30, if you're going to do it, there's so much ideology, so much motivational quotes, so much things going on. I don't even know what is what anymore.
Yeah, some motivational speakers.
Yeah. Some people motivate you. Meanwhile, they had a good background.
Yeah. They
had people who sponsor them. They come and motivate you. Wake up in the morning, do this, do that. It's a
Sometimes they will motivate you. They will not give you the support to grow. They will just be motivating you. Do this. And when you're still doing it, sometimes you need that small lift.
Yes, everybody needs that little lift, for real.
Lift to
step up your game and all of so that. Now, most people just feel like success is all about money. And once you have money, you have success. So how can we define success beyond money and societal status?
I think that is a very important and critical question young people need to answer, and the young people need to know.
Yes.
Yes, because success, many young people see success as having money.
When once you have money, you are successful.
But for me, success is fulfillment of purpose. So fulfillment of purpose, if you fulfillment of purpose in terms of, okay, let me say I am an advocate for sustainable development. Now I am working to fulfill that purpose.
Yes.
So that is my achievement. The step I am taking, the success I am recording along the way, the result I am seeing is what my achievement is, my success. It may not be the money I make along the way, but most young people, because of the pressure, they need to do one or two things. They define money as success. Money is not about, success is not about money. It's about achieving your life-giving goal or purpose in life, doing the things that you're passionate about, excelling in it, it helps you to succeed.
To record success along the line.
Success. So anybody who defines money is important, but in as much as money is important, achieving your life purpose is also is key. It's very key. Even though as you're achieving your life purpose, you're making money along the way.
Money and success are really intertwined. It's something that I used to do like this, like this. Sometimes you can be achieving that success, but you're not seeing the money, and it makes you question yourself. Are you really included in what is happening? Are you really even seeing the daylight? So what do you think are practical steps that can help young people with the feelings of exclusion when they're not seeing the monetary aspects of it when fulfilling their purpose?
I think in every craft or in every endeavor, anything you have dedicated yourself to do. Let me say for myself, for example, anything you dedicated yourself, it's just that maybe young people want to make money quick.
Yes.
Any craft or any business or endeavor you have undertaken, just give it time. I assure you, money will come along the way. Give it time. Be consistent with it. Let me say 5 years. 5 years. If you start up a business, some person may want to make money in the first year, in the second year, in the third year. Sometimes it does not work like that. So sometimes you need to give it a lot of time. Be consistent with it. Give it time and effort. Be consistent. Do the right thing. You see, money will come. Definitely. Just give it time. 5 years, you will make money. 5 years seems to be a long time, but it's not a long time. But
truly, it's not a long time. Because if you even look at between 2020, let's say 2020 and now, it's already 5 years.
It's already 5 years. You
have to think a lot
Let me
happened.
say, if you started a business in 2020, by now, I think something good will
it's either it must have died or it must have grown. There are two things involved.
Yeah, there are two things. But in as much as, okay, this is it. If you start up something, like in every craft, there's opportunity. It's for you to look at those opportunities. It's not all about the business. Look at the opportunity, the network. You can't just fold your hand and just stay. Expand your network. Have people around that business to carry you along. You don't just
Yes, you seek
just
for
food.
mentorships. Yes.
You have to engage, network. You understand? Networking is part of it. For example, if you're in media, you network with other media organization. If you go for a press, you network. If you go for event, you meet other media people, share experiences, attend events, and all of that. From there, you meet people and all of that. So networking and the collaboration also helps to build your portfolio and business.
Now talk about these mentorships programs. What role can Youth Hub mentorship programs and community development, like you're into advocacy, communication, community engagement and all of that, what can they play in community initiatives to guide young people?
Okay, we have a lot of youth initiative, but the most profound one we have is for young women, and also we have generally for the youth. We have what we call the Mental Health to Greatness program.
Okay.
Yes, it's a program for young people.
What did you call it again?
Mental Heart to Greatness.
Mental Heart to greatness. Okay, her, like a woman.
Yes, women.
Oh, okay.
Young women.
Yes.
Where we bring young women together to mentor them, to
That's nice.
carry them through a life transforming journey into their career path and professional life. As exciting as it is, we're having the program coming up this week. We have a 2 days program for it. Thursday and Friday, although we started last year with a 3 months mentorship journey.
Yes,
3 months mentorship journey.
Oh,
it is online.
Online, okay.
Yes, where we mentor young women. A lot of testimony. Some of them have even gotten scholarship job and all of that. So we give them opportunity. We mentor them, guide them through their career path. We also have a lot of youth development program we do, like the Model African Union, where we train young people on leadership, diplomacy, bringing young people together to network, and all of that, or guide them through how they can become a better person in the society. It's a whole lot we're doing to ensure that young people become change makers. They have something great doing and contribute to a better society in Nigeria.
Wow, I hope you're taking notes on all he has just numbered, because it's really going to help you and I. For those who are seeking for mentorship, there is a platform for that. So before we take a short break, how can we create an environment where all youth, regardless of gender, because you just mentioned about mentor her, regardless of the gender, how can we thrive equally and not, discriminate? You're looking for success. No, you're a woman, or you don't need to strive for success so much. There's that bias mentality when it comes to young people and the male part of young people.
Yeah, we believe that equality is key, not equity is key. So in as much as in our program design and implementation, we ensure that we have representative from male and female gender, just that equal opportunity for male and female. So in our society today, there have been a lot of advocacy effort to ensure that there's equal opportunity for both genders. To remove that bias. Okay, this thing is only meant for men, this thing is only meant for women, and all of that. So gender equity, gender balance is key for progress to thrive. In our society today, we're looking at how we can proactively ensure that equal opportunity are provided for women and men. Not just women and men, both people with disabilities.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
Both people with disabilities, because they are human like us.
They're humans, yes.
They are created by God.
I feel like they're special humans, because the rest of us can walk with our 2 hands and legs.
Yes. So we try to create that environment. So government, private, public sectors, we have been advocating for there be equal opportunity for both genders and both people with disability to be included in the affairs of the society. Thank God there is disability law now.
Oh.
Yes. If you're building a house, you must have to put something that will enable somebody who is on wheelchair to be able to enter your building.
Now,
if you go to bank, you see the emergency, those walkways
for
it's
the
no longer the step, because they will make the step, and also they will make for persons with disability.
Wow.
So it's not a law in Nigeria, and it's taking it full course. If they can sue you if they come to your studio and your studio
Are you serious?
if you invite somebody with disability to come to your studio, you must make provision for the person to come up to your studio, because that is a way of also
balancing
making the society inclusive. So inclusiveness, equal opportunity is key to society to thrive. So because even persons with their disability, they have that knowledge.
Yeah, some of them have really good knowledge.
It's not that they are physically challenged, but their memory, their ability to think and create is still on fire. And also, women have that fire, that thing to bring. Hey, you women, see how you're firing everything.
Oh my God, I'm flattered.
So imagine if we are just two men, now it's balanced the way we are now, a female and a man. So
just the way God created it.
That's how we want the society. Even the way God created, he saw that the man was lowly, and he now created a woman to balance the equation. So in everything we are trying to do, we should be able to try to provide equal opportunity, that equality, that equity, that inclusion should be there.
Okay, so do you think women and men face different pressures in the quest for success?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. So from your point of view, what could it be?
No, women and men face different pressure in the quest for success. So for men, in the society today, men are more pressured, to be successful, because they consider them to have more responsibilities. Yes.
Okay, so it's women that don't have responsibilities.
No, it's not that women don't have, but
just the way society has made us to understand. Yes.
Social construct that men should be able to provide.
And I think that's what's pressuring young people these days to want to make money, because they have so much responsibilities already.
Yes, that social construct, I put it, that men need to provide. They need to build a house. They need to get married. They need to provide for their family and all of that. So that puts more pressure on them to make wealth. Why a woman, a woman can make money, fine, but that pressure to make that bogus wealth from family may not be there, because the family may consider, you will get married. When you get married, your husband should provide for you. But a man, they consider a man to, be able to provide for the woman. But the society we are looking at now, we are trying to change that narrative. A woman should be successful as a man.
Abby?
Yes. A woman should be successful as a man, so that there will also be balance. So because if a woman is successful, it will also help the man.
Okay, we'll take a quick break here, and Youth Hub continues shortly. Please stay tuned to enjoy more on this conversation. Welcome back from that break, and I know you've been enjoying this particular topic on Youth Hub. So finally, how can we promote financial literacy and career planning among the youth to help them to, get to that wealth without having that fear for being left out of exclusion and all of that?
Career promotion, just like I mentioned before, is all about incubation, mentorship, and empowerment. So incubation in terms of bringing young people, mentoring young people, empowerment to empower them with knowledge, skill to scale their businesses, their career, and whatever endeavor that is good for the society they have undertaken. That empowerment, that training, that mentorship, that incubation should be there to ensure that young people gain the needed skill, the needed knowledge to advance their financial endeavors.
So how can they take charge of their future instead of waiting around for external help? Because I know there's nobody that cannot say, I need help at some point.
Young people have been taking charge of their future from the outset. Yes, they just needed that little push. So young people are very tenacious. They are very, very capable of doing great things. They are very innovative. So I don't see young people being lazy. So young people are very agile. They have that tenacity. They have that ability to make things work. So they need that environment to thrive. Once the environment is there, they are gone.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Augustine. You're indeed a true youth advocate. Thank you so much for that insight. We learned a lot from this conversation. As we close today's discussion, I want to leave you with this. Success is a journey, not a race. Everyone moves at their own pace, and what truly matters is making the right decisions that align with your future, your values, and your goals. Let's commit to lifting each other as youth, making informed choices and building a generation that values growth, integrity, true success, and livelihood. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation today. Let's keep the dialogue going. Follow us on our social media platforms, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.